OK, well, let's see if you can answer this question for Monica here. Good morning to you, Monica.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Now, it's not your dog you're worried about, it's one of your in-laws' dogs.
Yeah.
And you're about to have a baby.
Yeah, I'm 31 weeks pregnant, so exciting times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on.
So
What it is, my mother-in-law thinks it's okay to be around the family dog, which is a staff. He's a very loving dog, and he's 13 years old, but I'm really worried about it.
Yeah.
Well, look, babies are often, Staffordshire Bull Terriers are often referred to as the nanny breed of dog, and most Staffies are just fine around children. But you're not sure, and I can't be sure from here, so I think you should get your mother-in-law to buy a muzzle for the dog, get it well used to wearing that muzzle before your baby arrives. Congratulations, by the way, and then just see what happens. But clearly, you're not going to put your baby onto the floor. You're going to be holding it in your arms and at a level that the dog can't reach, but watch the dog's reactions whilst it's muzzled. And it may be, I hope it will be, that your anxieties will diminish with time, and this dog proves indeed to be just lovely around babies. But you're going to be sensible. You'll never leave baby and dog alone together, and the dog will always be under some sort of control.
Is there a good way of introducing a dog?
Well, that's funny enough.
Baby?
That's our next. Let's talk to John, because that's what he wants to ask. Hi, John.
Hi,
So you want to know how to introduce dogs to your baby?
That's right, yeah. My wife and I have two dogs. We have a 6-kilo Cavalier King Charles, and we've got a 65-kilo Bernese Mountain Dog.
Wow.
And we're expecting our first child in May. I just want to know, what's the best way to introduce the dogs? You know, how do we go about it on day one?
Yeah.
You know, is there any advice that Roger can offer?
Right, of course. So both dogs on lead, possibly the Bernese on wearing a muzzle, and there are muzzles that allow unrestricted panting, breathing, receiving treats. So it mustn't be seen to be like a punishment to be wearing a muzzle. So having at least 3 people in the room, one with the baby, one each with the dogs, and have treats on hand, and make the presence of the baby something that's rewarding and a positive outcome for the dogs. I guess let them sniff it, but not let them lick it because of the disease risks that we mentioned earlier. And you know, enough is enough, and then gradually, as you or your wife are caring for the baby, babies have great smells, smelly bottoms, for instance, I understand, and then later, spilt food. So the presence of babies is usually really positive for dogs to be around. But repeat, always dogs under control. And with a Bernese 65 kilos, as you say, it's a bit of a handful, and you really should be at least 2 people present at all times.
Right, John, thank you very much indeed for that.
Thank you.